Hi everyone, it's me Nora. Today we are back in Toca Life World and we're going to be making some dorms today. So I have my fancy Apple Pencil here and we're going to be building some dorms for my brand new college series. If you guys don't know, I'm starting a brand new college series in Toca Life World. It's going to be like Influencer Island characters but in college. Since summer's over, I can't continue the island theme. It's going to be a little weird to do summer theme in September. So yeah. Anyways, if you want to hear me yap about it more, then you could go watch that video. But for now, let's go ahead and build this brand new dorm. So I think there's 8 or 10 characters. There's 10 characters, I'm pretty sure. So how are 2 people gonna fit in one Toca Boca building? I'm not sure. I didn't really think about that. So anyways, I'm gonna add the building right here. Let's go ahead and find a house. These are already built. There's nothing in it though, don't worry guys. Should I make this? No, I don't want to. I think I want to do a different house. I do really like this house. I use it all the time for like my dorms, so I think I might just do that again. Let's go ahead and choose it, and we're gonna do ready to decorate. Okay, see, my only concern is how I'm gonna fit everybody in here. Like, I might have to make some separate dorms, guys. Like, I might have to build some separate ones because obviously we cannot have all these people in this 2-room building apartment thing. There's only 2 different rooms in this building, so we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna make this work, guys. I'm actually a little concerned. So this is called the Beak Street building if you want to purchase it and build along with me, but this is basically what it looks like. I think it's perfect for like a college series. It does look like a dorm, right? I think it does. Guys, by the way, Toca Boca is coming out with a new pack. Look at this. I saw this earlier on my secret TikTok account. So basically, I think it's gonna be a new house. Look, that's Lydia. That's her name. Because I remember the Toca character's names. Her name is Lydia. She's like the house person. There's a new house coming, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is actually really good. I found a good TikTok for some inspiration. Let's head to the Beak Street apartment. Let's go ahead and build. Okay, starting off with the flooring, we're gonna do, you know, my favorite floors in the world, which are all the way down here. Toca Boca really needs a search bar, please. But these are my favorite floors. They're just so cute. I love the color. When I get my own house, I want it to be this kind of flooring. We're just gonna add that to every room in this apartment building. We also need some lights, guys. I know it's dark. I'm sorry. Hold on. And then on the balcony, we're just gonna do grass. So there's a grass texture all the way up here, I'm pretty sure. There's this one right here, which I really like. So we're gonna use that one. It's kind of like stone and grass. I kind of have that at my house in real life, actually, at the entrance. Okay, next we're gonna add some lights. So we're just gonna do, what kind of light should I use? I'm struggling already. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we are so far down. I think I'm just gonna use these. Aren't there some other ones up here somewhere? Yeah, we're just gonna use these. I mean, that's what they have in dorms anyway. They have like basic boring lights. Let's turn all the lights on. And now let's do the wallpaper. So we're just gonna do white walls because, you know, dorms aren't fancy. They don't let you like, you know, have all that extra stuff. So we're just gonna do white walls. Guys, I would never live in a dorm. I just think that I couldn't do it because, well, one, I make videos, so I don't want to disturb my roommate screaming at my camera for an hour. I don't think she would like that, so I just don't think that would be good. Also, we hate the fact that you have to like share bathrooms and showers. That's so... gives me the heebie-jeebies. But let me know in the comment section if you would ever like to live in a dorm. I mean, some people think it's fun. I could not see myself doing it. I'm just gonna use this bed because obviously at college dorms they do offer you beds, so that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have one down here too. Why did my headphones turn off? Okay, whatever. And then we're also gonna do the same thing in this room. We're gonna have one bed here and then another right there. Okay, so 4 people. Perfect. Now over here we're gonna add a dresser. I'm gonna use these white ones here. I think it came from the trendy, I don't remember what it's called. Maybe Bestie Behavior is what it was called. I'm not really sure. I wish I had a better brain to remember things, but I don't. Okay, and then over here on the side, we're gonna have this right here, and it's gonna go all the way across. Actually, I kind of want to use a different shelf. I do want this dorm to be a little bit fancy. I think this one's better. So it's just gonna go across the bed like that, and then we're gonna have this right under it. That doesn't really fit. Oh, that's so annoying. Whatever. We'll have it up there instead. And then we need a cork board, so we're gonna go here. I think there might be one here. Okay, yes, there is. Perfect. Wait, it won't fit. There we go. Okay, next we need the wardrobe. So we're just gonna add one I like, of course. I think I like this one up here. It's just basic and simple, and I feel like a college dorm would probably have that. Ooh, we should add a clothing rack instead. That is so cute. It does really fit though. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, we'll add it down there. We'll have something else over there instead. She does need a desk though, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But we'll have that up there. And then instead of these, actually, I'm gonna do the other ones that match this furniture set here. There we go. We'll have that right there. And then on the side, we'll have the shelf. And it's just gonna be this plain shelf right here. And it's gonna go all the way across. No. I keep changing my mind. We'll just do this white one instead. Ooh, actually, this one looks pretty nice. Let's do that one. Okay, that is the final time. I am changing my mind, guys. Okay, next we need to add a chair. So we're just gonna go here into this section, and we're gonna add this clear chair, which looks perfect for a dorm vibe in my opinion. And then let's also add one up here. Oh my god, that is so cute. I love it. Okay, we're gonna have it right there. Up there. Okay, that's better. Okay, what's next? Oh, we need carpet. Well, we don't really need to add that yet because we're just doing the basics of the dorm. You guys will watch me decorate it in a different video. Right now, we're just doing the plain, simple stuff. Okay, and there's gonna be the kitchen, so we'll keep that in mind. And then in here, they're gonna have a laundry machine because, you know, they paid for the fancy dorm, so they're gonna be able to have a washing machine. I think that one is pretty nice. Oh, actually, this one is so much better. It has a washer and a dryer. And then we're also gonna have this on the side, which is just gonna be the clothing rack. And then obviously, they need to be able to store some of their stuff, so we're gonna have this right here. Actually, no, I think we'll do a shelf instead. So we're just gonna do the same shelf that we used for her desk. This one right here. And let's also add a light in there. And I'm just gonna do the same one that we used for the other rooms. Okay, they are gonna have their own, I was gonna say they should have their own kitchen, but I feel like that's not really a thing in dorms. They don't really have kitchens. They just have like a sink and a mini fridge. So instead, we're gonna have more space for another roommate to fit in here. So we're just gonna have that right there, and then another one right here. So now we have 2 extra roommates that can fit in the dorm. We're gonna do the same furniture pack, and then in the middle, we're gonna have a table. Wait, they need a bathroom. Am I dumb? I might be a little dumb. I forgot they need a bathroom, of course. Well, actually, dorms don't really have that. You have to go out to the shared bathrooms. Ew! That is just so nasty to me. I can't really understand it. We're gonna use this sink here from the Karen Core pack. We're gonna use this really big trendy mirror, which I love. We're gonna obviously have a shower, so we're gonna move the toilet over there underneath that, and then we're gonna have the shower over here. We're just gonna do the white one, and then we're gonna do the gold cover. And then on top of the shower head, we're gonna have a shelf so they can put some of their stuff. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, whatever. Well, instead, right here in front of this, we're gonna have a thing over here. Well, actually, that means they won't be able to get in the shower, so never mind. Okay, I think this is a pretty good spot to keep the vanity, so let's go ahead and add our chair. And we're just gonna do this little stool here. And then in the bathroom, we're gonna do a tile wallpaper. This one's actually pretty nice. I like that one, but I think we're gonna do the fancier one. This big one right here. Okay, perfect. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the other one more, so let's keep that one. What a fancy dorm, guys. Like, oh my gosh. If dorms look like this, I would obviously be in one for sure. And then we're gonna do tile in the laundry room as well. Okay, perfect. That is so cute. And then we're gonna have an extra desk right out here in the front. And we're just gonna do this black one right here. We're gonna have the chair, the clear chair. So we're gonna put it back there and then put that right there. And then we need a computer, so we're gonna add the one that's facing in front of them, which will be, where is it? Right here. And then under, they'll have a little bucket to put some stuff. Okay, there we go. That is it for the dorm, for the girls' dorm. And now we're gonna do the boys' side over here. So in here, they'll obviously also get a little laundry system.